Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another prop firm review. So today I'm going to take a look at Funded Trading Plus. Now these guys launched about 6 months ago and I've been keeping a close eye on them because a lot of people actually put in the comments, I should have a look at them and see how they're actually doing. Now if you are interested in this company, I will say do your own research, make sure they're right for you. But again, I do actually have a discount code available in the description below. So if you go to the checkout page, buy any of their programs, put in the code TRADEUP, you actually get 10% off at the checkout. So definitely worthwhile looking into. Now these guys have been going for about 6 months. They're established by a group of traders. It's always good to see actual traders setting up prop firms. They know what they're actually looking for, know how to actually support people. They've obviously got a successful trading signals business previously and also used that knowledge and experience then launch into the prop firm market. So for me that's obviously serving a pretty good foundation and base of the company, and they're not going to be a flash in the pan, take all your money and do a runner. Now they have 3 particular programs. They have a single phase evaluation process, a 2-phase evaluation process and a direct funding. Now with all of these models, what is actually quite key and probably the unique point of this firm is there's actually no time limits. You can actually take as long as you need to hit the profit targets, as long as you place one trade within 30 days. If obviously you're inactive and not trading, the account will actually be closed. But again, most people who are actually doing these challenges would actually be trading every few days anyway, so I don't see that actually being a bit of a problem. Obviously for me, that's showing that they're looking for traders who are consistent over a longer period of time, rather than looking to get straight into a trade, hit the 10% profit targets or whatever it might be, and take huge profits straight away. Now the downside to having a no time limit is the leverage is a lot smaller on this prop firm as a lot of others. So you're looking at a 1 to 30 leverage. So if you are looking to trade gold, for example, you're going to be limited on the number of lots you can trade purely because of the buying power. So again, it kind of restricts in one way and gives it a benefit in the other. So, but for me, I'm actually okay with that. I don't generally get into a point where I'm massively over leveraged huge trades or looking at that sort of margin calls. So you can obviously trade forex at still pretty high levels and be able to hit the profit targets pretty easily. So if we take a look at probably the most popular one of these, which would be the Advanced Trader Program, that's the 2-phase challenge, which we're very comfortable with in the prop industry right now. Looking to get 10% in the first phase, 5% in the second phase. Yes, it's not as good as others, but as I say, there is no time limit. You're not under pressure to try and achieve 10% in 30 days. If you did it in 35 days, 60 days, 90 days, it makes no difference. Just take slow and steady and get where you need to be. Drawdowns pretty much standard at the 5% on the daily and 10% relative maximum drawdown. So again, it's consistent with what our prop firm's doing, and because you're actually running at a very, very small leverage, generally people aren't going to get into massive deals, massive trades straight away, and therefore I think that people aren't going to be hitting that 5%. They're going to be it for long term and get consistent over the period. Profit splits 80-20, pretty standard, and obviously with scaling you can get up to a 90% profit split. And as always, cost is a massive factor. $100,000 account, which is the most one that we can compare with prop firms. They all seem to have that same size account. Only $499, which again is pretty much in the realm of one of the cheapest in the market right now. And obviously with the benefits of not having time constraints, for me that seems quite a good deal. So there are primarily 2 sets of rules, hard rules and soft rules. And obviously these are the ones where you have the breaches and obviously you can get accounts closed. Hard rules are pretty much with the drawdowns, with daily drawdown and the max drawdown. That's across the board, that's a given. But also they have their soft rules where you must have a stop loss in place on all the trades you go into, and if you don't put a stop loss in, they'll be automatically closed, and you're unable to hold trades over the weekend. So again, trades that are running at a certain point on the end of the Friday will be closed automatically. Again, for me that's not a bad thing. It just shows that if you're getting into a trade, you're not going to be risking too much. You've done the calculations, you understand where your stop losses should be. Even if it's a stop loss that is 1, 2, 3, 4% away from your actual entry point, so you actually are risking more, it's still a stop loss. You can adjust that and move it up to the correct place when the trades get into a bit of movement, and you can see where actually trade's going. You always have an option of actually closing it out automatically and just terminating the trade if it does go against you. But again, it's having that sort of stop loss in place and making sure that you're able to focus on the weekend. Trades are closed, weekend is your time, haven't got to stress about the markets or interest rates announcements or any major political announcements coming out of any of the countries. You can just relax knowing the trades will be closed and you can get it back into trades on the Sunday evening. So one of the key questions with any new prop firm is, do they pay out? Now, personally, I've not had a payout with them. I'm only doing the single stage $25,000 account. I've been running for quite a while, but again, I'm not really putting much attention into it. So personally, I've not had a payout through them yet. But looking through their Instagram feed, there's lots of evidence of payouts. You can go through and scan through and see payouts. I think some of them are at $12,000 on some of the accounts, so reasonable payouts for a lot of people. And it's good to see they're actually posting that and giving evidence to traders to actually have the confidence that when you sign up, you get funded, you're going to get the payouts in a pretty good speedy time as well. So for me, everything's looking good with this prop firm, established in the UK, founded by traders, great rules, the FAQs are really clear on the website, and it's just a case of crack on, give it a go, and see how you get on and get funded. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll catch up all again very soon. Cheers!